Bye bye dollar. Sounds dramatic, right? Serious stuff, though. Today we gaze into a crystal ball to foretell the future of the dollar. Hello, everyone. Paul Hickman here. Grab a cup of coffee and let's talk about the eventual demise of the dollar. First, a little history. The year was 1971. President Richard Nixon made a pivotal decision to take the U.S. off the gold standard, fully converting the dollar to a fiat currency. What's a fiat currency, you ask? Well, it is a currency that derives its value from government regulation, not from a physical commodity like gold or silver. Nixon's move had profound implications. With fiat currencies, there are no constraints on money printing, which inevitably causes inflation and eventually devaluation of the currency. Fiat currencies have been tried many times in the past, but all have eventually failed. So why do countries print money? Simply put, it is so that they can spend more than they take in taxes. Sometimes this is necessary, such as during wartime. Sometimes it is to boost their economy during a recession. Sometimes it is to react to an emergency situation. And sometimes it is purely political. But history tells us that no government has ever resisted overprinting their fiat currency. The United States has embarked on a spree of money printing since leaving the gold standard in 1971. This money printing has already devalued the dollar by 86% since that time. That is, 14 cents in 1972 had the same buying power as a dollar does today. Not surprisingly, the federal debt has skyrocketed. In 1972, the federal debt was $427 billion, with a federal debt to GDP ratio of 34%. The federal debt now stands near $33 trillion, with a federal debt to GDP ratio of over 122%. And, according to the Congressional Budget Office, the U.S. is on track to add another $19 trillion in debt over the next 10 years. This estimate is considered to be conservative, as the CBO is often optimistic concerning economic growth rates and how low interest rates will be during the period. So, why not just print our way out of debt? Or have the Treasury mint a $1 trillion platinum coin, as some are suggesting? Well, excessive money printing or coin minting stunts will certainly lead to even more inflation. When done to an extreme, such steps lead to hyperinflation, which is a rapid and unchecked inflationary spiral. The value of a currency can go to zero quite quickly under such conditions. Historically, hyperinflation has devastated economies. Take Germany in the 1920s or Zimbabwe in the 2000s. This isn't just a historical phenomenon. Countries are still grappling with this today. One of the U.S.'s strong points is the dollar's position as the world's primary reserve currency. This status means many international transactions are denominated in dollars, and countries hold it in their foreign exchange reserves. This means that much of the money printing done in the U.S. is exported worldwide. But here's the thing. While being the major reserve currency brings great benefits, it's not guaranteed forever. Excessive money printing and rising debts could make other nations reconsider the dollar's position. So what does this mean for the future? Let's explore some projections. Many economists see hyperinflation as unlikely for the U.S., thanks to its robust economic infrastructure and strong institutions. But some worry that unchecked fiscal policies could nudge the U.S. closer to this edge. The future loss of reserve currency status is being actively debated. While the U.S. dollar is dominant now, the rise of currencies like the euro or Chinese yuan or a new BRIC currency might shift the balance, especially if other countries view the U.S. as financially irresponsible. Other factors include geopolitical tensions, trade wars, or major technological disruptions. Any of these could influence the dollar's value and America's economic status. In conclusion, while the future remains unpredictable, it is clear that efforts must be redoubled to adopt responsible fiscal and monetary policies for the U.S.'s long-term economic health and the salvation of the dollar. Otherwise, bye-bye dollar.